The Republican justification for the union stripping business in Wisconsin was that it was all about the budget, right? But then something like this comes along and we are all reminded that if it were all about the budget, people hired by the state would not be getting $12,000 raises, whether or not they were state senators' girlfriends. And you see this writ large in the policy Republicans are pursuing. Not everybody is taking a hit financially in these states that are pleading poverty. And this is important. These Republican governors and Republican legislatures all over the country keep saying that they're broke. They keep saying it's about the budget, it's about the budget, it's about the budget. But they are being incredibly generous to some with their budgets. Whether it's state senators' girlfriends or the forces in our society to whom they would like to redirect what are now public assets, there are some people who are making out like bandits toward whom states pleading poverty are being incredibly generously profligate. In Maine, for example, the Republican governor there wants to spend $30 million giving a tax cut to about 550 individuals, 550 of the state's millionaires. In Ohio, House Republicans say they want to spend $10 million to give the petroleum industry in their state a tax break. Pennsylvania's Republican governor wants to spend big on business as well. His tax proposals have been estimated to cost the state between $200 and $833 million. Remember, he's pleading poverty. New Jersey's Republican Governor Chris Christie wants to spend $200 million on tax cuts to business. Remember, we're broke. Not to be outdone, Florida's Republican governor wants to spend $1.5 billion on tax cuts for corporations. Michigan's Republican governor wants to spend $1.8 billion on business tax cuts. And of course, in Wisconsin, Republican Governor Scott Walker, his giveaways to business, his first actions as governor, are projected to cost the great state of Wisconsin nearly $140 million. And remember, we're broke. This is some spectacular generosity towards some very specific parts of society among these governments that are pleading poverty, complaining about giant state budget deficits. And states do have budget deficits. But all of these giveaways I just described are things that will make those deficits worse. All the Beltway media reporting on the fight in the states is about how governors are making hard choices and taking controversial steps to close their budget deficits. But all of these things they are doing open budget deficits wider. They make the budget problems in all these states worse, and they bend over backwards to do it. The people who are not benefiting from Republican generosity in this